So we had a discussion in my crib about courting versus going out on dates, and if there's a difference or not.
Can you explain what courting is?
Courting is basically dealing with a woman that you want to potentially marry, and doing the things in that manner or whatever. So I feel like dating
in the traditional manner.
Yeah, that's just by definition.
Okay.
So I know things change as the years progress or whatever, but I feel like it's a difference than just dating. Which I feel like, Jason.
Like courting a woman. Nah, hold on, I'm smacked up.
Yo, son, this guy.
That's his clip right there, bro.
My God, son.
Yo, that's what he's posting on his gram.
Yo, son.
God damn, bro.
Oh, let me know.
Yo, what
what's
the
good
fuck
with
is
you?
going
This nigga
on,
took
yo?
shrooms.
This nigga is a heroin addict, y'all.
Nigga had a glass of meth.
bro.
Yo, don't
Yo, clean the rest of the pot off the table.
don't do drugs, kids, cause
Yo, let's keep it going, yo.
Yo,
What you think dating and courting is?
obviously Jason can't do it. But nah,
Yo, every time we talk about girls, this nigga
freaks up like
yo, that ass.
I forgot.
Yo.
Nah, but I think when you're courting, like you said, when you're courting somebody, like you're I wouldn't say serious, but like you find some kind of interest in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the objective is to have fun, go get to know them, blah blah blah, all the other good mushy shit. When you're just talking to somebody or taking them out, I mean, it's still kind of courting, but nowadays I feel like niggas they taking somebody out with the intentions on other shit, like extracurricular activities. So it's you know what I mean? Like that's
I agree with you.
That's the to me that's the difference. Like it's just like, all right, this is my shorty, like this is what we do. We go out, blah blah blah. Like that's courting her. Like when dudes is taking a girl out, it's just like, nah, I'm taking you out. We going to such and such and blah blah blah. And at the end of the night, they probably expecting, you know, whatever that may be, and that's the difference between me. My definition of it.
Probably could be like, to go back to what you were saying, like courting is like, you know, I feel like it's all about the intention. Like, do you want to be with this person or not? You know, like just because you're dating someone doesn't mean like you want to be with them. You could just be getting some, you know, planting seeds or whatever like that.
Right.
You said plant seeds.
Planting seeds.
Oh, I'm about to say, so you
like,
wildin',
just like
bro.
dating and shit, like, you know.
When they got those out,
That's for the niggas.
that's the generic shit.
That's stupid, bro.
But yeah, like I feel like it also has to do something like with yourself, like your intentions and all of that.
Yeah. Speaking of like courting versus dating, like dates. Like what's the worst date you ever been on?
Oh yeah.
I went on a date with a white joy. She was a racist.
What?
She said, nigga.
No.
She said, "Did you nigga and nigga?"
I don't let nobody
Like, yo,
play.
my nigga, can I get a pencil?
Can you loan a nigga a
I don't
pencil?
let them play
Can you
like
loan a
that.
nigga a
Nah,
pencil?
hell no. Nah, she was a
Wait,
Bill
how you know she-
O'Reilly
Get my
fan.
nigga
How you know she was
margarita.
racist?
She was a
though?
Bill O'Reilly fan, and she was just like, "Oh, I love the way that he just like
Talks about you
interrogates
guys.
rappers and makes them look stupid and like."
This is on the date she was saying this.
Facts.
So she didn't give you no indication that she was racist before y'all even went out.
Nah. It was like on a dating app.
Oh,
so
nigga was on-
like,
She had
It was on
AOL 6.0.
Wait, Ray, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there,
Nigga
Ray.
was on OK Cupid.
Yo, no, hold on. Yo, me and my homie just
Stop it. Yo,
What happened?
What's the weather in Miami
No,
today?
hold on. Me,
Oh, we doing a
nigga-
tit for tat thing
Yeah,
here
yeah.
today, huh?
Me and my homie Just was chilling with our homegirl Melinda. Shout out to you, Melinda.
Shout out Melinda.
Yo,
you funny too, Melinda.
And she know him. So basically, she was just talking about how like the field is trash and all that, and how she be on all these different sites. And then she was just like, I'm gonna show y'all how trash these guys are. The first thing we see is this
On her
nigga
feed.
profile. Talking about I'm a Kohan shoe specialist.
Yo, nigga put mad makeup on that picture too. Yo, John, we gotta put that picture up. You gotta see the picture.
I got the video.
Nigga have mad blemish.
I said
Yo,
this. I got the video.
Yo, it's a regular ass day. I'm chilling in my crib. I'm like relaxed, and these niggas come to me with that
Nigga
bullshit.
swiping left, nigga on the app.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. Nigga say, "Is this you, beloved?
Yeah,
this is
it
not
was
you."
crazy.
How did you end your date?
I was saying like, my
Nigga
brother
ordered
left
black
my,
beans.
No,
Nigga ordered mad black shit.
we was at cafeteria, so that's a throwback spot or whatever.
OD.
So
Like free lunch.
What?
Nah, nigga. This is, yeah,
Nigga said cafeteria, bro.
Nigga never been outside.
the public system,
Now
bro.
what happened?
So I was just like, my brother left his keys at home or whatever. I gotta let him in.
She said, "Okay, let's go get it
Cause
to
it's the
him."
black thing to do. The nigga left.
So basically, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just be in Soho," and I was like, "Damn, that was my plan, just to chill in Soho."
So y'all never chilled again?
So nah.
You didn't call her out on it? Like, yo, why you
Yeah,
fuck with Bill?
we was going back and forth, and I was just like, "Yeah, this is not how."
Cause he
first
the
dates
fake
go.
Black Panther, bro. He like, yo, you ain't saying.
He had
you
to
not
blow at that
saying
time,
that
too.
word about me.
Yo, it was crazy. It was
No, you
move
gotta
on.
get your jaw checked, bro. You gotta get your. You checked your jaw?
No, come on, son.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking you.
Come
I'm
on,
just checking,
son.
bro.
Nigga try to have me on a Javante Davis vibe.
He is a fool. He's a fool.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Now,
Yo, so I went on a date one time, yo. I told you this story one time, so.
Nigga forgot what happened.
No. I'm good, yo. So yeah, so one time went to a restaurant. We ate at a restaurant. The restaurant was trash. I ain't gonna shout that out.
No. Put it
Nah,
out just
that
so
restaurant was
just so
trash.
I don't go, bro.
First of all these high-end restaurants, these roof. I'm gonna tell you.
He don't
right
want to
now,
give the name because that's probably
Nah,
why
don't
his
get
date was
a name.
trash.
That's nasty pub.
yeah, 'cause
Text it in the group
I
chat.
want to show you, a whole different
continue.
story. But yeah, so we went to eat, whatever the case is. Boom, the bill came. Had like a couple $100 there, or whatever. So I believe in tipping the people. Like this is how they get paid. This is how they eat. They get paid like $2 and whatever plus
Whatever.
tip. So I ain't have extra change to give them. So I told Shorty, I'm like, yo, pay the tip, whatever case. She was like, oh, I don't got no money. I'm like, for reverse, stop playing. Like, leave the tip. She's like, no, I don't have no money. I'm like, yo, how you came? Yo, she literally came outside with no money, mind you. I took the Uber from my crib to her crib.
Ladies,
from her crib to the
stop
spot.
doing that.
Yo, she dead ass left the crib with no
Come
money
on.
in her pocket.
We're gonna pay the bill,
Yo,
but
this shit is
goddamn,
crazy,
show
yo,
a
this
20
shit
or
is
something.
crazy, yo.
Goddamn.
So yo,
Shit, show me you got money.
So boom, so after we
She had
I was already
10
tight.
cash.
At least offer to
Yo,
pay the
she
bill.
literally had no money in her pocket. I'm gonna tell you how this shit ends right now. So, boom. So after I paid the tip, I was already upset because I felt like I had to break $100 to get a nigga tip. When at the end of the day, if you gonna tip them good, at least give a little $10, $15.
Wait, how much was the bill?
Nigga, Jason bill. That's what I'm saying. The bill
Nigga
was
said
like,
the bill was a couple
nah, the bill was like one.
Nigga had bottle service on a date. Nigga was standing on couches eating cheeseburgers with his
That was
joint.
a $50 tip.
Nah, bro,
Nigga, Jason just mad because he spent $500 that night and gave
Just to beat off.
he spent $500 that night and gave up the mouth.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, I ain't giving nothing. I ain't giving nothing.
Gave up the mouth, bro.
Listen.
Mouth service.
She smothered this nigga out.
Dead ass.
She had it. She had it too.
So boom, the bill was like $197. I gave it to, so it's only $3.
She bought a coat after that, my nigga. Yo, come to H&M real quick.
Yeah.
Everything on me.
She
that
bought a
night,
whole
everything
firm.
was really on me,
Yo, she went to the 24-hour one on 42nd
Yo,
too.
son.
With the DJs.
We was really downtown in Times Square. Though.
Yo, Jason, you want one?
We was really on 42nd.
Nigga said these
Nigga with the Chewies. Nigga with the Chewies.
Nah, he went
Nigga
to
bill was $34.
he went to
Yo,
Bubba Gump
nah.
He was
strip joint.
tight.
He went to
Nigga with the Cold Stone.
Nigga stole mad bibs.
You went to Carmine's?
Nah, yo, Carmine's, bro.
You went to Carmine's. That's what you about to say?
Trash, bro.
Come on,
I've
bro.
never heard Carmine's is trash.
Me neither.
I want to
Come
try
on,
it.
come
though.
on, regular.
But yeah, so I laid the tip, I gave her the tip or whatever the case is. So now we about to leave. So I'm like, yo, how you about to get home? She was like, we began in the cab. I'm like, yo, why you just pay the tip in there? Like, I would have paid your fee. She's like, nah, you paying it. I'm like, what? I'm paying it. So I said, mind you, so boom. So I'm like, I don't know how about you, but I'm taking the train home. I just to see. We literally walked to the train station. Shorty dead ass asked for.
She said, "Open the door." She said,
"Yo, she was standing there for She was standing there for a minute.
said, "Yo,
I'm looking at her like yo, she's dead ass. And she's like, yo, she went to the lady. She's like, yo, I don't have no money on me. Can I get her? I'm like, yo, you literally left your crib with no money in your pocket, bro. I'm like, I don't know about you, but my man's and I'm having a party somewhere in the city.
He's still trying to spend the rest of the night with her. Nigga say, yo, I don't know about you, but I'm about to go to this party on 225th.
That's that trick energy.
I left her in the train station.
He's a John, bro.
Walked up on her, left her ass in the train, and she literally left the crib with no money.
Ladies, have money on you.
Mind you, I got in the cab and went home. From the time I left 42nd Street and got uptown, I was blocked on all social medias. Couldn't text her.
How old was she? How old were y'all?
This was like
last week.
Nah, this was like 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago.
Yo,
this
nigga been on mad hell dates.
Dead ass, bro. Like,
what's your worst date?
My worst date was it didn't even happen.
Nigga,
You got curved.
I got stood up. Damn. So yeah, that was that. I waited and
wait, you got set up? What you mean?
I got stood up.
I was about to say.
Yeah, like
All right, the one that you actually went on, what was the worst one?
I can't call it because I be having fun on my.
Have you ever did some whack shit on a date?
What you mean by whack shit?
Like she paid. Have you ever went out with no bread and shorty paid? I haven't already.
Nah. This wasn't a date. This was like with one of my homegirls or whatever. We went to Six Flags, but I told her before, like, yo, I don't got no bread on me right now. I got bread, but I don't.
She left you at the gate.
Niggas got left in the ticket booth, bro. Nah, I was actually.
Nigga was on the coach bus.
Nigga brought mad Coca-Cola bottles.
I told her, like, yo, I don't got, like, I got bread, but I'm not trying to spend the bread that I have, like, or whatever the case may be. And she's just like, nah, I got you, whatever. She bought the tickets or whatever. That was kind of embarrassing though, because like she was buying food. She's like, "Yo, you hungry?" I'm
Nigga
like,
had a 2-rod maximum, bro.
I'm like,
Nigga
yo,
got on 2 rides.
I'm thinking to myself, like, do I get just some fries or something, or do I go all out?
Just come with a popcorn.
Because she gave me her card. I'm like, yo, I'm about to run it up.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
I'm about to get the steak now.
this nigga a bad friend.
I'm already here. Like, I'm already at the register with the card. Like,
That's
yeah,
nasty.
give me the Philly cheesesteak with the large soda and the fries. But I paid her the money back. I was just like, yo, when we get back in the city or whatever, Wednesday, I'll just cash app you the bread. And I cashed app her. I cashed that.
Oh, this is recent. We talking about Cash App. Oh, nigga got caught.
This was
last month, bro.
This
Nigga
wasn't
said
last
Cash
month.
App. It wasn't 2 years ago.
Nah, it was last year. It was last year. But this wasn't a date.
It was
though.
December.
It wasn't a date. Nah, it wasn't December. This was probably in the summertime.
Okay.
That's funny.
What was yours?
Yours,
What was
B.
yours?
My worst date was the first date I ever been on.
He got raped.
Nigga's pussy
He
took.
got his man John to play with. Yo, that's another topic too.
We can talk about that next episode.
Oh, no. We gonna get through it right now, motherfucker. Nah, not right now. Go ahead, tell us about your date.
Nah, that's next.
You nasty freak girl.
Anyway, so I was in high school, took this girl out to this restaurant. She picked the restaurant or whatever like that.
What was it?
It was One Fish, Two Fish.
This nigga, that's a Dr. Seuss book.
I was kid. We was in high school. It was popping at the
Where
time.
the hell was that?
What you mean?
I don't know where that was.
Wait, the restaurant?
One Fish, Two Fish,
It was on
yeah.
95th and Madison.
Nigga went to a restaurant in Albany.
Anyway, the bill came.
Dead ass.
The bill came. I didn't have enough money, so I
You
literally
wash dishes.
Nah, I literally
You
like
cleaned
went.
up after.
Nigga put his shit in there and closed the envelope and slid it to her.
Yo.
Nigga put 13.
Nigga was putting the chairs on the table at the end of the night.
Nigga put $13 in the black book and slid it to her.
Nah, so I went to the bathroom. I had money in my sock, so I literally like took money out of my sock, and it still wasn't enough. So I basically told her I have enough bread, and I was embarrassed. Like she paid the rest of the bill, and we got.
Nigga put a
Did y'all go on a
wet
date
20
again?
cash.
Nah.
She curved him
After that, did you speak to her again?
Yeah.
So y'all-
smashed after that. But I'm saying like I never went on a date with her again.
Oh, so then that means she didn't take offense to it. She was just like, yo.
No, she had a date. That ladies have money, like you know what I'm saying. Just in case a nigga like you, feel me?
No.
Like
Hell no.
Anyway,
That's bad vibes.
But it's my first date. I'll make sure niggas got more chicken. That's all.
Now I'm coming out with 1150, bro. I'm out, and my phone is on 20%.
Yo, if it's your first date, who y'all think should pay, or should y'all go Dutch?
I think it depends on who asked who out. That's my
guy.
opinion.
That is another thing. Yeah.
It's the guy.
They will, but it's the guy.
I'll have the chicken, but like.
But the thing is, right? I get what you're saying with the whole. It depends on who acts. Like
if you want to take me out, I'm assuming that you trying to host.
Yeah, there's girls
you're
that'll be
picking
like,
a restaurant. You trying to show me your world.
Yo,
you know
come with me to such and such, and it's just
come with me to whatever. That's like on the fly.
Oh, let's go here.
Dave,
like
I want to take you out.
That don't seem like a date. Like if she's mad casual with it, like come with me.
But yeah, like
yo,
Atlanta.
Dave, I like you. I want to take you out. Are you free on Saturday night? Sure, I'm free. Now she's picking this.
Oh yeah,
she hosted.
if she's offering like I want to take you out, those are like specific words. That,
no, but there's girls.
What I'm saying is that whoever's if I inquire you, then I'm gonna be paying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
because
on a first date.
It's the first
on
time.
the first date. No. Not a first date.
First date
is different. The first date is different. So wait, so if she's like, yo, if this is your first date and she's like, yo, let's
first date and she hosted it, I'm assuming that
let's go to
you got chicken.
What
I'm
is it,
assuming that you're
Katina?
paying for the bill.
Let's go to wherever. You gonna be like, you know, I'm not paying.
If the bill comes, I'm pulling out my wallet.
But you waiting to see.
In the back of my mind,
you waiting for
I'm
her
like,
move.
yo, did she go for her wallet? Did she grab her phone? If the girl grabbed her phone,
she grabbed the phone and leaned back.
Yeah. Yo, where the bathroom at? Right.
Yo.
She don't got no chicken.
Because the waiter is always going, reaching around the girl to get you.
And then the girl grab her phone,
right? Be like, thank you guys.
said she
like looking at you.
She grabbed the phone and leaned back.
That's why I know it's on me.
Woo.
That's why I know it's on me. You grab your phone, all right, you know what? No problem.
Nah, I've had one of those dates where shorty was like, yo, like, nah, I want to go here. You never been here. I'm gonna take you here. I was like, all right, cool. And she's like, nah, but I'm paying for it. Like, I already.
Yeah, she gotta insist.
I already
like,
made the reservation.
I feel like girls be insisting, knowing that you still going. Like a girl with no money can be like, yo, nah, I'ma pay it, but she can fuck with nigga that
know who you dealing with. I don't
it.
know who you dealing with. Ain't no girl that I've ever like dealt with had insisted on paying and they don't have no money.
Yeah, like
that's weird.
Nah,
Because
I
with
don't
me,
know
who the hell you dealing with?
Because maybe she knows that you're gonna offer it anyway.
Nah, with me, you got two times to say.
I think girls do that.
You got two times to say. I'm gonna ask you twice. Like
you
yo,
sure?
you like, nah, I got it or whatever. You hit me two times with the, nah, I'm taking you out. And blah. Listen,
like, bam, 120 bitch.
back.
Got gratuity too?
We getting calamari tonight, and I'm allergic to seafood. Fuck it.
Nigga be like Hitch with the swollen
That's me when I eat seafood.
Baby girl, I just packed 12 Benadryls in my pocket right now.
Right.
Like,
Nigga going all out.
We gonna eat tonight. Recently, we gave my man Dave an intervention.
Facts.
You know, he walked out the crib on us. He blocked niggas for 20 minutes.
Niggas stormed out.
He blocked niggas for 20 minutes.
Facts.
And started writing distasteful posts on Instagram. But it's all right. Yo, how are you feeling?
Niggas said choose your friends wisely.
How are you feeling today?
Nah, I feel good. Been reading, subscribing to people's channels and shit that deal with it. Shout out to Stephanie Lyn Coaching. She has a YouTube channel out, you know, discussing.
What is it called again?
Stephanie Lyn Coaching.
No, Heal,
Survive, and Thrive.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I listened to like a few episodes because they're short. They're like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
I was just
then
gonna
some
ask that.
like 30 minutes. But there was one on like how do you spot healthy love?
Healthy?
Yeah, healthy love. Healthy love. Whatever, nigga. Whatever. But she was basically like telling me about myself, and I'm like, God damn.
Those be the best
I ain't feel attacked.
videos.
I was just like, damn, what Shorty was telling me is true. Like shit. And I'm just like, she's talking about like codependency and all of that. And I'm like, and that was something that Shorty called me. She was like, yo, you're being very codependent. And I'm like, what? Like that's old. I took offense to it. I was like, but then when I listened to this podcast, she's describing the shit, and I'm like, damn, was I really being that? Like that?
What type of stuff she talking about on her podcast?
Her channel is dope, man. She was even talking about like life after like a relationship, like like learning how to be happy, like being single and stuff like that. And she was basically just saying like, being single is like the best period of your life. You know, you're able to, you know, self-development, self-esteem, and self-improvement and all this stuff, and you're able to figure out like who you really are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have that period in your life to become that person, you know, in order to figure out what it is that you want. It's cool. Like it was dope. She was saying a lot of good shit, man. She was just saying like, if you she was basically saying,
Yo,
like,
you take your time, bro. Take your time.
She was basically saying like, if you don't learn how to emotionally, physically, spiritually take care of yourself, then you don't really, you know.
I think I did see that. I mean, I did listen to that episode.
Shit was cool, man. Like, subscribe to that channel. It was dope.
Yeah,
It was dope. She's like my favorite YouTuber now. Like, I was watching a lot of her shit.
Nah, I listened to it on Spotify.
My main what you would call like podcast to listen to when it comes to that it's my
Please
man.
don't say that nigga that you showed us in the crib with the baggy suit, bro. The nigga had a baggy suit
Tariq
and a Techno Marine, bro.
But my homie Zoe Williams, he got a show called Voice of Reason, where it's him and a round table of it's a round table with him and women speaking about like relating to relationships and stuff like that. And then he has another show called Mansions, where it's a round table of men. So the reason why it was called Mansion is men building and breaking down ideals and stuff like that. So y'all can check that out too.
That's fire. That's fire.
She's also saying like if you're not okay with being single, that means that you don't know how to like.
Right. I heard that episode. She was basically saying like if you don't know how to be single, what the hell did she say?
It says that if you're not okay with being single, if you're not okay with being single, that means you don't know how to mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually take care of yourself. You haven't learned how to be your own best friend or support system. And I was like, damn, like
she talking about me.
Half the shit she said, bro, I had my phone like this, bro, like.
Yeah.
She was saying she got mad shit, like dealing with like a narcissist, co-parenting, parallel parenting. It was mad shit, bro. Like I'm gonna be definitely tuned in because I'm on that road to like
facts. Me too. Like I said before, I think
healing and shit like
last
that.
episode,
So,
like I've been trying to like seek therapy and all of that because there's mad shit that I've been through in the past years, like
trauma, relationship traumas and shit.
Relationship traumas, just growing up as me, like. It was mad shit. Like you said in Del Crib, like for somebody that went through the shit that I went through, you surprised like nigga ain't killed nobody yet, some shit like that because.
And it's like even if you are like single and stuff like that, it's certain ways to like. I've been single for a little bit, and I'm thinking that going out on dates and all this extra shit is gonna help.
You single?
Yes, bro.
Dollar bill over here.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm just saying, like.
You didn't know that? This is new to us, bro. This is new.
Come on, bro. This nigga's just dropping bombs, bro. I'm saying. Right. What was you going? I mean, never mind. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm saying.
You know, most people think about, you know, getting over someone is like, you know, getting under somebody else and moving on and going on dates and doing shit that you're not really known for, like trying to have that savage mentality, you know, act like moving as if you don't have feelings. And, you know, you have to learn how to be alone. I'm learning how to be alone. I've been in relationships all my life, and by breaking up with somebody and just dating other people, like, it's not solving anything.
No. You're just transferring those emotions. That's all.
You need to take time, heal, figure out who the hell you are before you can give yourself to the next person.
They say even as us growing up, like our parents, they didn't know any better, but they've been through a lot of trauma with the old age.
Because you was in the fucking you was in the foster system. How many homes, bro? Because you had a couple of parents, bro.
Nigga had 4 parents. Nigga, Jason life is. Nigga, Jason life. Wait.
Yo, you
Time out.
This nigga is too funny, bro.
Wait.
Even without parents.
Don't down talk those kids that are out there that are going through the foster system, bro. That's a super traumatic fucking experience.
Upbringing.
Yeah, like that's it's a lot of kids right now fucked up that are going through like household to household because. And these are kids that are like fucking teenagers that are going from household to household because the person that they getting sent to don't want them. So it's just like we gotta. Yeah,
because it starts with us. We gotta fix ourselves so it won't keep going with your kids and your kids and our kids that we gonna have future.
You know, one of the main things that like Zoe would say is that one is never afraid of the unknown. One is only afraid of the known coming to an end. And it's just like, yo, we have to like be able to jump out on a limb and like
be comfortable,
challenge ourselves.
Yeah, I get with that.
If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So.
Right. Okay, about to hit a quote battle.
Chill, bro. That's original. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
the
That's
fuck
original.
out of
You ain't never heard that in your life, bro.
Yeah,
man.
right. Nigga, Kate Renata said that in his song.
They got that
bro.
from a Terry
Kate
Crews
Renata.
book.
Talking about,
bro.
But yeah, like.
But yeah, man, that's the Uncalled 4our podcast, man. You already know what it is, man.